Hi, this is Sarah Mikesell at the pig site, and today we're here with Fritz Richards. He is the National Sales Director for Hog Slat. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Glad to be here, Sarah.
Very good. So I know Hog Slat is a global company. Tell me a little bit about some of the trends that you guys are seeing, you and your guys are seeing across the industry.
Some of the trends that we're seeing is the globalization or biosecurity around the globe, with ASF running rampant in Asia, Eastern Europe.
Right.
So everybody's very, very concerned with ASF. So everybody's clamping down on biosecurity, and part of that is in farm designs.
Right.
And so we're seeing clients building larger farms, larger buildings, and so they can control people coming in and out, and also on biosecurity methods of transportation,
Right.
truck washes, truck dryers,
Yep.
and then also visitors, really limiting visitors coming into farms, and then even internal employees, how they're tracking from farm to farm.
Right, and we've heard that at the show over and over again, what a big issue biosecurity is. And it's really, I suppose it's about some efficiencies and trying to keep as much control as they can on that in a building, from building to building, right?
Yes. So the bigger the buildings, you do away with walkways going from barn to barn,
Right.
and you're doing away with rodent issues of, possible rodents getting in. We got
Right.
less entries into it. And another big issue besides biosecurity, labor is a huge issue.
Right.
With farmers around the world. It's very difficult to hire labor into farms, and the owners are trying to design and build the farms to be more efficient
Right.
on labor. So we're seeing a lot more automation and putting chain-less delivery systems in lactation houses,
Right.
and with sow maxes. And traditionally, lactation has been hand-fed and
Right,
everything.
right.
So it's very labor intensive and everything. So we see a large investment by producers to put in chain delivery systems in the lactation barn. And then also on equipment design, we're galvanizing a lot more product. In our operations in Europe, is traditionally everything's galvanized and everything.
Oh, interesting.
So
So
customers.
you see that kind of moving to the U.S. then, is that
Yeah,
fair?
yeah. So customers have seen, the investment, or a larger capital investment up front, being more profitable long term.
Right.
So you got a higher initial capital cost, but long term cost is lower
Right.
because the equipment lasts longer. And then also from the labor standpoint, you don't have to do as much repair and maintenance to a higher quality equipment, using more galvanized and stainless steel in the
Right.
design of the equipment.
Very good. And so that efficiency kind of rings through all of this, right?
Yes. And so you had to stay in business is getting more and more competitive. Margins get lower and lower. So you had to be efficient on all fronts. So from a capital investment, from equipment design to productivity to your labor cost. And so every turn, you have to be looking at everything you can do to be more efficient and everything. And the ventilation, a good example would be our new Infinity fans. They don't have belts, so you don't have to worry about maintenance of the belt,
Right.
and they're more energy efficient and everything. So you can cut your costs on your energy consumption, being more efficient. You cut
Right.
down your labor cost of not having to maintain belts. So that equipment runs longer with less labor, and also you get more efficiency, a lower cost
Very good.
of production.
Right, and you guys have your own staff, a whole team of engineers, right?
Yes,
that do this,
yes.
right?
So we have engineers on every product group, from our equipment, from our slats to our ventilation, our fans, inlets, and from our feed systems and everything. And so we're different than any other company in the world. So we have our own production. So we have 35,000 sows in production. So, and we've been in the hog business many years. So we know firsthand what works, what doesn't work. You know, what breaks at 1 year, what breaks at 10 years, and what breaks at 20 years.
Right.
And so it gives us a different insight than anybody else. And then on our product scope, we manufacture a wider width of products than any other competitor.
Right.
So manufacture slats, steel pinning, tri-deck flooring, ventilation, fans, inlets, cool cells, feed systems, feed bins, and so the whole gambit. And we're blessed.
It's literally a catalog of content, or
yeah.
things that you guys sell.
Yeah, it's amazing. Most people come and visit us and they're totally surprised by our level of expertise on our R&D, our quality control. And our quality control probably sets us apart further than anything else and everything. So we got a very intensive quality control program. As you know, we're a global company, and so we have manufacturing plants around the world.
Right.
And we have one quality control program that encompasses all of our plants and all of our suppliers to be able to maintain a very high level of quality.
That's great. Very good. Well, thank you so much for all the information today, Fritz.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Sarah. Glad to be with you always.
Thank you very much. This is Sarah Mikesell with the Pig Site.